So today onwards, regular class will be started, right? So, let me share my screen. Okay. First of all, I will give the introduction, just introduction about Power BI, and after that, we need to start step by step all the things. Power BI. What is Power BI? What is the full form of Power BI? Power Business Intelligence. What is the meaning of this one? Means whatever the data we are getting from the users, that is unstructured data. So if you want to make the structured format, we have to use Power BI. Okay. So in this Power BI is a reporting tool. It is a reporting tool. Reporting tool means just like getting the data from the different data sources and presenting that data in a pictorial format is called as reporting tools. Okay. So just in Power BI itself, okay, what we can do, just we need to get the data from the different data sources and presenting that data in a pictorial format. Okay. Data sources means where our data is stored. Those all we can call it as a data. So sometimes we are storing in Excel. That is Excel is a data source. Sometimes we are storing in OneDrive. OneDrive is a data source. Sometimes we are storing our data in SharePoint. SharePoint is a data source. Sometimes we are storing in SQL Server. SQL Server is the data source. Okay. So that means where your user's data is stored, that we can call it as a data sources. Okay. So we are storing, that means we are getting a data from the different data sources and presenting a data in a pictorial format. For presenting the data in a pictorial format, we are using a concept called visualization. Okay, by using different visualization, we can present our data in a pictorial format. Understand clearly or not? So that then only we can understand how our business flow is going on and everything. Suppose you are running a business daily, how much you are getting, and monthly, how much you are getting, and yearly, quarterly, how much you are getting. Like you are comparing the things or not. If you are running a business, you are doing the same thing, right? Okay. How much profits are getting, how much losses are getting. If losses are getting, means what is the problem it is? Maybe season problem. Maybe like it is not the correct way to run that particular business at that point of time. Even though when we want to run it, what are the problems we are facing? Okay. These are all you have to verify it. As a owner, you have to know each and everything your business is going on. So those all the analysis that we can do is do it in reporting tools only. Reporting tools is the best tool to analyze your data. Understand? That means how your business is going on, everything. Bus- Reporting tools is the best option to analyze your data. That means who are all using Power BI means everyone is using Power BI. Everyone having their own business. IT is the biggest business in throughout world, right? So that's the reason even in the IT also they're having their own businesses. Okay. Suppose you are running in your mobile, you are running Amazon application. That is a business. Okay. So that is an application you are thinking, but it is a complete, it is business. See here in Amazon or Flipkart, what are all the things you can do it? Each and every step. This is all they all are creating in a application format. They are presenting to you, and in your in your place itself, that particular product is delivered, right? Instead of going to that particular place and buying any particular product, so that That means the product automatically it will comes to your place. Okay. That is the use of Amazon and Flipkart, all these things, right? That's the reason they are also what they will do. They are also checking like how their business is going on. Last year, how much profits, how to current year, how much profits it is. Okay. These are all the things they are verifying. Okay. How your business flow is running. Okay. If you want to analyze this, best tool is reporting tools is the best option. Reporting tools is the best option. Okay. In this reporting tools, no coding part will be there. All are drag and drop only. Okay. With the drag and drop, whatever you required that you can present it in a pictorial format. That's it. And Power BI is a Power BI is introduced by Microsoft. It is a Microsoft tool. Power BI is a Microsoft tool. In the year introduced in the year of 2015. In the year of 2015. Okay. So this Power BI is a open source. Open source means what is the meaning of open source? It is free of cost. That means either in the organization level or for your personal purpose also, it is completely free to use it. Understand? And it is a user friendly tool. Okay. User friendly tool means suppose for example, you didn't have any knowledge on MS Office. Still you are operating MS Office. How you are operating? Because it is a user friendly. User friendly means by seeing the option what it will do if you are before applying the option, if you estimate it, that you we can call it as user friendly. Suppose for example, save. What is the meaning of save? Means just saving the application. Okay. Understand clearly. Suppose, for example, if you want to rename a column in Excel, what you need to do? Double click on that one. That how you can operate. That means at least if you have like 20% knowledge, also you can handle the complete application. Okay. Not only this one, in your mobile, so many applications are there. Did they give any demo session before launching that particular application? No, right? Without having any knowledge on that particular application, you are simply operating all the things. How you are operating? Because it's a user friendly meaning is like if without having any knowledge, if you are operating that application, that we can call it as user friendly. That means by seeing the option you can understand what it will do and everything. Understand clearly or not? So Power BI also similar like that because you already know how to operate MS Excel, right? So same like that, Power BI also it will be there, but just environment is different. Excel Excel application look like is different. Power BI look like is different, but options are the same. It is. Understand clearly not? So that is about Power BI. Power BI have a different softwares are available. Different softwares are available. What happened? Different softwares are available in Power BI. What are those? One is Power BI Desktop. Top. Another one is Power BI Service. Another one is Power BI Mobile. Another one is Power BI Server. These are all the different softwares which is available in Power BI itself. Understand clearly? In these softwares, okay, how many softwares are there? Four. Okay. In these softwares, one by one we need to discuss. Okay. What is the first software? It is Power BI Desktop. What is Power BI Desktop? That means Power BI Desktop is a software which you can create reports, which you can create Power BI reports. If you want to create Power BI reports means which software is required? Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop is a software. Software means what is the meaning of software? Whichever application that you are running on your local system, those all we can call it as a software. That means MS Office is a software. Why? Because it's running on your local system. Whichever application that you are running on your local system, those all we can call it as softwares. Okay. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So Power BI Desktop is also a software. That means that you have to run it on your local system. Local system means either in a laptop or a desktop, whichever application that you are running, those are all we can call it as a software. Understand? Power BI Desktop doesn't have any web application, web related softwares. That means, Vijay, I want to, after completing a class, I want to practice in the online. Is there any software? Is there? No. Understand clearly? No? In online, you cannot practice all the Power BI related things. Must enter in your laptop or a desktop. You required Power BI Desktop. All the things that you can do it in that application only. Understand clearly? No? Okay. And Power BI Desktop is a open source. It's completely free to use it. Not only here, even in the organization level also, it is completely free. Understand? Okay. If you want to create Power BI reports means which software is required? Power BI Desktop software. In that software only, we are creating all Power BI reports and everything. Okay. That you have to run it on your local system only. Understand clearly? Next one is Power BI service. What is Power BI service? What is Power BI service? Power BI service means you are creating a reports on Power BI desktop. Once the reports are created, those related reports must and should you have to move to the Power BI service. Why Power BI service? Because once the reports are created in Power BI desktop, you need to share that particular report to the different users, right? For sharing a reports, you have to place those related reports in Power BI service because from Power BI service only we are sharing a reports to the different users. Understand clearly? Okay. Power BI service is not a software. It is a web application. It is a web application. That means that Power BI service you can operate it on in any device. Okay. So if you have internet in the browser itself, you can operate it. That means in mobile also you can operate those related things in anything, laptop, desktop, anywhere. Okay. If you have internet, that Power BI service you can operate on the browser itself. Understand clearly or not? That means whatever reports you want to create in Power BI, those all reports you must first you need to create it in Power BI desktop. Okay. After creating a reports, you can move those related reports into Power BI service. What is the purpose of moving a report from Power BI desktop to Power BI service? For sharing a reports to the different users. Vijay, without having Power BI service, can't we share the report? Yes, we can share the report in WhatsApp, in Telegram, in some other devices, in different application, we can share it. But those application having some limitation will be there. What is the limitation of file size? Not maximum, not more than 25 MB, right? But our Power BI file size is more than sometimes more than 25. 1 GB also it will be there. That's the reason. That's the reason what Power Microsoft introduced is Power BI service. Whatever your Power BI file size is, just you need to place it into Power BI service. From there, to whom you want to share, you can simply share the reports to the different users. There is no limitation in Power BI service. but other devices having some limitations, right? That's the reason Microsoft introduced a Power BI service. Understand? For Power BI Desktop for what is the purpose of Power BI Desktop? Creating a reports. Creating a reports. Okay. Power BI service is a share the reports to the different users. Power BI Desktop is a software that you can run it on your local system. Power BI service is not a software. It is a web application that you can run it on. You can operate Power BI service at anywhere, at any point of time when you have internet. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? So next one is Power BI Mobile. What is Power BI Mobile? Whichever reports you are sharing, whichever reports you are sharing from Power BI service, those related reports from your mobile, you can view those reports by using what software? Power BI mobile software. Okay. From Play Store, you have to download Power BI mobile software that you can view the reports, whichever reports developer is shared. Those related reports you just viewing. Okay. That means very, very important point is in Power BI mobile, only we can view the report. We cannot modify the existing report or we cannot create the new reports in that application. Understand clearly or not? Always modification or creating a new report that you can do it on Power BI desktop only. Remember this point. Understand clearly or not? Sometimes user doesn't have a required to create, how to modify. Those all things are not required. User doesn't require, right? If the user have a knowledge to create a reports in Power BI, it is why they are giving a projects to you, right? So just they are simply operating, they are viewing the reports. That's it. They don't want to do any other. At that, for viewing a report, they can immediately, they cannot open at that point of time, they cannot open the laptop and they can view the report, right? They can view that particular application from any device. So that's the reason Power BI mobile is introduced. Okay. This application is only for viewing any type of Power BI report. Understand clearly? Next one is Power BI server. What is the, first of all, what is server? What is the purpose of server? Storing the data is called as a server, right? See here, everyone is hacked any type of application. Why? Because whichever application that having on web, okay, anyone hacked that application. Why they are hacked? Because the source code is available in the browser itself. That's the reason they are hacked. But the server cannot hacked. Why the server cannot hacked in anywhere? Server cannot hack. Why? Because servers are installed in a local system. Servers are installed in a local system. That's the reason no one able to access the server. It is they are able to they're able to hack the application, but they are not able to hack the server because whatever main data is available, those all main data is stored in server. It is okay. Okay, users data, secure data. If you want to store it means must and should they need to store it in server like a SQL server, Oracle server. Okay, all these are servers only. Okay, Hadoop, HANA, all these are servers only. Along with that, Power BI also having a server to store a secure data, users data. If you want to store, then we have to use Power BI server. But if you want to maintain Power BI server means yearly $7,000 per user. Per user $7,000. It's very, very costly. Without having Power BI server, we can handle complete Power BI on these two applications. Because because the user because users data is separately stored in the data source itself, right? Why should again we need to store in Power BI server? That's the reason they didn't use it. In very, very rare cases, they are using Power BI server. It is. Understand clearly? No? If you want to create reports, means which software is required? Power BI Desktop is the software which we required. Okay, it is an open source. It's completely free to use it. Either here or in the organization level also, it is completely free to use it. Understand clearly? See here. Power BI Desktop having some specifications. Specifications. What is the meaning of specifications? Requirements. Requirements. Suppose you are installing Power BI Desktop on your local system. That that local system, what are all the requirements you require? That must and should you need to follow before installing Power BI Desktop, our local system. Understand? Before installing Power BI Desktop in your local system, whether whatever specifications I'm giving, okay, those specifications having in your laptop or a desktop or not, first you have to check it. Then only you can install. Otherwise, we cannot run your Power BI Desktop application on your laptop or a desktop. Understand? What are those specifications is, okay, first one is Power BI Desktop will works on Windows operating system. What is this? Power BI Desktop will works on Windows operating system. Okay. Vijay, I have one doubt is there. I'm using Windows 7. Windows 7. Is that Power BI Desktop will works on Windows 7? No. Why? In Windows operating system, it will works Power BI Desktop. But I'm using like Windows 7 or Windows 2000 something like old operating system I'm using. Did Power BI Desktop will works? No. Why? Because Power BI Desktop is introduced in the year of 2015. That means after 2015, which is the version we operating system we are using, that related one we can use it. Understand clearly. Very, very important point. Vijay, I'm using Windows 7. My Power BI Desktop is not working in this 1 month. Because of that only it is not working. Better to use Windows 10 or Windows 11. Understand clearly? Okay. That is the first one. Vijay, you're saying in Windows operating system, Power BI Desktop will work. My friend is opening Power BI Desktop in MacBook. How it is possible? I have MacBook is there. Is Power BI Desktop will works? No. I have Apple is there. Can Power BI Desktop will work? No. Why? But my friend is working on. Your in organization. In suppose for example, in Microsoft, when I am working in Microsoft, they are giving MacBooks. Okay. In that MacBook, they are giving one remote desktop connection. They are giving one server. That server name it is called as remote desktop connection. For any operating system, that one is there. See, did you see remote desktop connection? They are giving one server inside the MacBook. They are giving one remote desktop server access. Inside, you need to connect to that particular server. Inside that server, obviously Windows operating system only it is. Like that, he will work on that particular one. Directly, he cannot work on MacBook. It is inside the MacBook. He is having some remote desktop server connection is there. He need to connect to that particular server. Under the server, okay, you will have Windows operating system. There itself, he is working on your Power BI desktop. Understand clearly? Okay. So must and should each and every laptops nowadays is using Windows operating system only. Okay. But who are using other than Windows operating system, Power BI desktop won't works properly. Understand clearly? This is the first one. Next one is, okay, your system having 8 GB RAM, minimum 8 GB RAM or 250 GB SSD. Your system requires minimum 8 GB RAM or 250 GB SSD. Most of the people are using like 4 GB RAMs, everything. Okay. So must and should you need to upgrade yourself from 4 GB RAM to either 8 GB or else better to use SSD. For each and every application, whenever previously, suppose in 5 years or 10 years back, if you want to open the system means it will take 3 minutes to open the system. Nowadays, 10 seconds to open the system. Why? Because due to SSD. Okay. Understand clearly? So any application, if you want to run it fast, better to use SSDs on your system. Vijay, I'm using RAM. Did I replace in place of RAM? Can I put SSD? Yes, it is possible. In place of same slot, they are removing your RAM and they are placing SSDs into that particular. This is what it is happening. Okay. So better to use SSDs. Okay. SSDs are very, very fast. Any type of applications are running very fast by using SSDs. Understand clearly? Now? So you have to use these two requirements must and should. Okay. Step by step installation process. Step by step Power BI desktop. Don't worry. See, each and every point it is mentioned in the document. I will show the my document how it will be there. Okay. It's a user friendly document. You can understand. You can simply understand. Even if you doesn't have any idea on English also, they can understand with my words and everything. I will show you how to do that one and everything. Let's discuss about installation. Power BI. Power BI report builder. What is Power BI? Sunila. Power BI report builder is for creating SSRS reports. If you want to create SSRS reports in Power BI, must and should we have to use an application called Power BI Report Builder. Understand, Sunila? It is a different application. Okay, it is not included in this application. In this course itself. It is a different one. Understand? Thank you. Power BI report builder, I'm not teaching completely. Okay. Those all we can call it also, we can call it as paginated reports. I will tell you for one report how to create paginated reports. Only one report because that is a separate tool it is. I'm not giving complete introduction. I'm just giving one class explanation it is. Okay, not more than that. I'm giving an introduction. Okay, what is report builder, how to create reports in a report builder and everything. One report I will create and I will show you how to do that one and everything. Okay, understand, Sunila? Power BI server is only for storing the data. If you want to store our users data, or else if you want to store your Power BI reports, all the things that you can do it in Power BI server it is. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Next, see, let's discuss about step-by-step installation process. Okay. It is very easy to install Power BI Desktop. Okay. Let's see how to install Power BI Desktop. It is a completely open source, right? Let's see here. See here. Suppose, for example, see here. First, you have to go to Google. Okay. And there itself, which software you have to install? Power BI Desktop. The same software is here. Power BI Desktop download. Power BI Desktop download. Okay. Always, once you click on this one, there are different links are getting. In that link, you have to click on download Microsoft Power BI. Power BI Desktop from official website. Only you have to click on this particular link. If you use other links to download, means it will ask the credentials. It will ask the credentials. So that's the reason always initially you have to click on this particular. Sometimes whenever you type in your system, whenever you type like Power BI Desktop download, maybe this link it is available in fourth or fifth or like that it will be there. Where that proper download Microsoft Power BI Desktop from official website link is there, you have to click on that link only. If you click on other links, what will happen? It will ask the credentials to download that particular software. This one, it won't ask any credentials. Understand clearly? So you always need to click on download Microsoft Power BI Desktop from official website. Once you click on this one, it will redirect to the Microsoft Download Center. In this Download Center, Power BI Desktop is downloaded. See here, there is an option, right? Click on download. Now, any software, if you want to download means directly software is not available. They are providing executable files. That executable files, first you have to download into your local system. And after that, those executable files you have to install in your laptop or a desktop. Then your application is available. That is what it is happening. Even MS Office related software, if you want to download, whichever you are downloading, that is executable file. After downloading, you are installing that executable file, then the application is available in your laptop or a desktop, right? Same here also. For Power BI Desktop, directly application is not available. They are providing executable files. First, you have to download the executable files into your local system. After that, after download part is completed, then you have to install that executable file from your local system. Then application is available. Understand? Or not? See here, there are two types of executable files it is provided. One is 64-bit executable file. Another one is 32-bit executable file. What is that? 64-bit executable file. Another one is 32-bit executable file. Which one you have to download? Do I need to download both? No. Which one you need to download? Okay. How you can say 64? Okay. You cannot decide directly what executable file you can download it. Okay. Depends on your system type, you have to download that particular executable file. Vijay, how would I know my system type, whether it is 64 or 32-bit? How would I check means, how I need to check that one means, see, you know this PC, right? In your laptop or desktop, this PC is there or not? Go to properties of this PC. Okay. See here, suppose for example, this PC is there or not? Right click on this PC, you will see. See here. What is the system type here? Did you see the system type or not? 64-bit operating system. Based on that, you have to download it. Your Power BI executable file also you have to download that. If it is 32-bit, 32-bit executable file. Which I'm using 64-bit. Do I need to download 32-bit Power BI file? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But when you share a report to the others, if others also using 32-bit, then it is fine. If they are using 64-bit, the application, that means the report cannot open in their systems. These are the problems it is facing. Compatibility is not supported. That's the reason whatever system type executable file is there, the same executable file you have to download. Understand? What is most of the systems are executable system types is 64 only. You have to download 64-bit executable file. Okay. So here, which one you have to download? 61. Which one is 64 here in these two? Means there is underscore x64 is there, right? This is 64. This is 32-bit. Only two things are there. Two types of operating systems are there. One is 32-bit, another one is 64. Understand clearly? So you have to download which one? 64. Select this one and click on down. Once it is downloaded successfully, see here, it is downloading. Here it is. Once it is download part is completed, now after downloading, you have to install that executable file. Then only application is available. It's very, very easy to install Power BI Desktop. Let's see how it will works on everything. See here. So this is the software. Power, listen. Power BI Desktop setup underscore x64 is the executable file. What you have to do? You have to install this particular one. This particular one you have to. How to install this one? Just double click on this particular executable file. Okay. Double click on this one. What is the language it is selected? English. Automatically it is selected. You no need to choose anything. Just click on next. Click on yes, sir. Okay. Click on next. What is the next option? See here. Here, next option is disabled. What you have to do is you have to check this particular checkbox. I accept the terms in the license agreement. You have to check this one and then click on next. Click on next. Click on. That's it. Or it's going to install all the supported Power BI files. It is going to install. The final step it is getting finished. Understand clearly? And one important point is every month they are going to release a new versions in Power BI. In other applications, every quarter wise, half yearly wise, they are going to release new versions. But in Power BI, every month they are going to release new versions. Every month, do I need to install Power BI Desktop means? Yes. Always you have to use the latest version of the Power BI only. Because always some new changes are available into that particular application. You can simply operate without writing anything on that logic. Understand? Without writing any logic, we can directly use options. Those related one new features are getting into that one. So always you have to use the latest version only. Vijay, how would I know when they are going to release? That means, is there any date will be there or time will be there? No. Sometime they are going to release first week, second week, third week, fourth week, like that in different. In a month, at any point of time, they are going to release. Vijay, how would I know after they are going to release a new versions? How would I know? Means, see, there is a channel is available in YouTube. Okay. See here. Suppose, for example, Power BI Desktop, April 2025. Understand? Okay. Not only this one, either January, February 2025. Any version you can use that one. Okay. You can type any month, any year here. Not only this fixed one. Any month, any year you can. So there is a channel called Microsoft Power BI channel is there. This you have to subscribe it. What is that? You have to subscribe this channel. Microsoft Power BI is the channel. Okay. All whatever updates are getting from Microsoft Power BI, those immediately you will get a notification. Understand? You have to subscribe this channel. Whenever you subscribe it, either in mobile or in laptop, you will get a notifications, right? So based on that, you can install the latest version of Power BI Desktop. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Don't forget this one. Every month you have to use. See, when in other applications, it's very difficult to understand what are the new things are released. Okay, but in Power BI, it is not like that. It is very easy to understand when you try to, because they are giving step by step process. If the same thing, if you follow it in your Power BI desktop, definitely the same things that you can implement on your Power BI desktop. Very, very easy options. Whatever they are going to release, they are giving clear description about that particular one. Okay, either in video, in this channel itself, like in this video itself, they will clearly explain how to implement that one. Another one is document also, it is there. Where the document it is there means go to the Google, and there itself like a Power BI April 2025 update. You have to type like this. There is an option called Power BI April 2025 future summary. Is there, right? That is the link you have to click on this one. Future summary related one only you have to click on that particular one. Understand? Okay. May also it's going to release maybe within 1 or 2 days they are going to release the May version also. See here. In this April 2025, if you come down by default, they are giving some indexes. These are all indexes. When you come down, each and every index point, whatever it is there, clear explanation will be there here. Okay. How to implement. Suppose, for example, Copilot and AI. How to implement in your Power BI desktop. If you scroll down, it will clearly inform that like this, how to implement that one with the screenshots. They will explain each and every point. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? That means video is also there and document is also there. In the document, who want to read the document, understand the document, and based on that implement, use this one. In Google, just you have to type like Power BI and whichever month and whichever year is required and update, you have to type that one. That's it. Okay, you have to click on future summary. There itself, step by step, in that particular month, what are all the things are implemented. They are giving all the version. Is that clear? Is that clear or not? See here, next, here it is. It is downloading. It will take some time. See here, what is the final step? Finish is the option. That's it, over. Power BI Desktop is successfully installed in your laptop. Once you click on finish, automatically for the first time Power BI Desktop will open. Next time onwards, how to open Power BI Desktop, Vijay? Means you have Windows key in your keyboard, right? There itself. Click on that one. Here you have to type like, what is that one? Power BI Desktop. This is an application, it will open. Every time you have to open. See, when you type like Power BI, there are so many other supported files also it is getting. But always you have to open only Power BI desktop application only. So better to put this particular application because daily you're running, right? Better to put it in taskbar it is. So when you right click on this particular application, there is an option called pin to taskbar. When you click on this one, did you see this application is available here itself? Taskbar, this is a taskbar. In this taskbar, that particular application is available. When you click on this particular one, see here, Power BI Desktop will go. Understand clear? Same thing I'm presenting in the documentation also. Understand? Yes. See, see how my documentation will be there. Observe here. Introduction about this one. What are the different softwares are available? Okay, read it once. Very, very easy to understand. I will show you. See here. What are the requirements for installing Power BI Desktop in your laptop? See, these are the topics. See here. Installation process also. Did you see? Very, very easy to install Power BI Desktop. See here, go to Google, search Power BI Desktop download. Click on enter button to continue. Okay. Once you click on this one, there is now you have to click on download Microsoft Power BI Desktop from official website. This is the link you have to click on. See here, it is highlighted with the screenshot. Okay. After clicking on this one, there you can see download option. Click on download option, and which now it will open a pop-up window. There you have to select Power BI Desktop Setup underscore x64. Okay. Okay. Underscore x64. You have to executable file. Click on download. Why we need to use that one? In the note, it will clearly mention. So here you have to select the executable file according to your system type. To see the system type, just follow these steps. Right click on this PC or my computer, then go to property. There you can see the system type. As my system type is 64, so I have to select which one? 64-bit executable file. You have to download it. Okay. And once it is after download the Power BI Desktop, it is available in downloads folder in your local system. Just double click on that file to process the installation. See here, screenshot. See here, after double clicking on below are the steps to install Power BI Desktop. What is the first option? Next, next. Here you have to check this one and click on next. Final step is finish. Understand? Once the installation is done, for the first time Power BI Desktop automatically it will open. Did that application it will open on automatically or not? Always. See here, always you need to maintain the latest version of Power BI Desktop only. If you download Power BI Desktop from official Microsoft Store, then it automatically update with the latest version. See here, I told you to install every month, right? Sometimes whenever you are installing from Microsoft Store is an application like Play Store is the application which is available for every Android mobile. Like same like that, for installing Microsoft related applications, there is a Microsoft Store is there for any laptop. Okay. From there, if you download Power BI Desktop, it is automatically updated the latest version. You no need to download every time. But the problem is, it is not immediately reflected. Suppose today it is the new version is released. Today it is not updated. After 1 week or 10 days, latest version is updated into that one. That's the reason you have to download, install manually. It is not taking 2 minutes, right? Okay. It's very, very easy to install Power BI Desktop and everything. Better to use that. Understand clearly. See here, suppose for example, if you want to init in the taskbar, how you need to pin the taskbar Power BI Desktop, it will clearly mentions here. Okay. If you want to open Power BI Desktop, then you need to click on Power BI Desktop application in the taskbar. This is a non, right? Okay. Now you can see below page, you have lot of options in this window. Click on blank report option under the home tab. Below is the screenshot. Which option you have to click on? Understand or not? Okay. See, when you come down, see, after clicking on blank report option, then you will see the Power BI Desktop canvas. This is an application. Understand clearly? Now see, what is that one? You are click on this. Now you are able to see the Power BI proper desktop application. Here itself, we can do all the changes and everything. Understand clearly or not? Huh? Is that clear or not? So this is how we can use Power BI desktop and everything. Tomorrow we need to discuss more options into this. Understand clearly. Sometimes what will happen is, even if you are installing Power BI desktop in your laptop or a desktop, the same template you are not able to see because few of the options you have to enable in settings. Then only you will see how my template or be a template I can see. The same template you are also can see in your laptop or a desktop. Okay. What are those? I will tell you now. See here. See here. Maybe in the right pane, you cannot see these options. Right pane option, these you cannot see this one. Okay. Or in the home tab, you can see the visualizations here. That also you cannot see it in your Power BI. So these are all the canvas related, Power BI desktop application related. Some settings you have to enable. What are those settings means under file, go to file. Okay. There you will see options and settings. Click on options and settings. Click on options. Here is the, for each and every application settings is there or not. For Power BI desktop, this is the settings. This is the place where you can enable few options or disable any of the options. Here only you can do it. Click on options. When you click on options, here you have to select preview features. In preview features, you have to enable modern visual tooltips. You have to check this option. And on object interaction, you have to check this option. On object interaction, modern visual tooltips option, you have to check this option. And there is another option also, it is there, that is visual calculation. These three options you have to enable. You have to check this one. Once you check this one and click on OK, immediately you have to restart your Power BI file. Restart your Power BI file means just close this Power BI file, open again. Then you can see all the changes. Immediately after enabling this in the settings, immediately those changes are not reflected in your application. Okay, just close your Power BI file and reopen the Power BI file again. Then you can see the changes. Don't forget this option. Understand? Don't worry. Even in the documentation also I mentioned clearly. Okay, see here. The tab bar. See here. Few options enable in the settings. Okay. What are those? Here it is mentioned clearly. What is that one? Modern visual tooltips on object interaction. You have to check this one. Visual calculation, you have to check this one and click on OK. After clicking on OK, clearly it is mentioned. Then close your Power BI file and reopen it again. Then the new features are available in Power BI Desktop below the screenshot. Understand? If you are not closing your Power BI file, you cannot see the latest changes into the code. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Okay. First 1 week. Okay. This week I'm going. Okay. I will take only 1 hour class. Next week onwards, 1 hour, 15 minutes class it is. For understanding this particular tool, I'm going very, very slowly for 1 week. Once 1 week is done, then you are able to understand, my document and everything. Then we will go with 1 hour, 15 minutes class it is. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Okay. So next week onwards, next Monday onwards, 1 hour, 15 minutes class will happen. Okay. This week, slowly for understanding this application, we need to go very slowly. And okay. So each and every point I will explain. Don't worry. After after clear your payment, Vijay is explaining same this one. Don't worry about that one. Okay. The same thing, the same explanation until the last class, the same thing it will continue. Same document also, same thing it will be there. So better to take like my suggestion is better to take a recordings also from Naresh Institute. Okay. So that will help you whenever you want to practice. If you are missing any of the point, those recordings will help you to clear those all the doubts. Or I will give this document. Okay. Today itself, I will share this particular document in the Google Classroom. So once you clear the payment, check with Shubham. Or for offline people, you guys need to check with Ajay or Beam. They will give Google Classroom. For online people, you have to check with Shubham. He will give the Google Classroom access. Okay, we will share all the documents, any documents related there itself, we can share it. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? So, so we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.